talk about order. Order is a tool to slow people down because we don't have the resources to train humans on immense training. And if you can pass through those gladiators, you will make it. No different than 19 or 20% of corporates not losing it on the first year. That is normal order. In Hanna's case, because she was very, very important, order may have lost their lives, or order may have been killed. And not killed, order may have directed others to injure Hanna. But because they're injuring Hanna, Hanna suspects it's not the traditional order. They could be posing as order. Order is a tool. It means nothing. The real order is legality. So I can crush a German. I can crush Bill Gates. I can crush Buffett. Now these guys, Buffett and Gates and all those guys, have a particular group they work with. So either they work with the army or they work with media or different groups to protect them, to protect their position. But Hanna outdid those guys too. So World War I and World War II is nothing as World War III, a hidden conflict started in Canada and the United States because a woman now outdid order. I hear about order all the time, and I tell them all the time, I wipe my ass and flush it down the toilet. But if you start bullying people in the sense that gathering doctors and paying them Hanna's own money, then it has to be promoted that the money you received is not from order, it's from Hanna. So the directive comes from me, not from them. They got confused. It made it worse because Hanna suspected the real Orthodox Jews went missing or died and got infiltrated. If they got infiltrated, it would make sense because they wanted their history. They wanted Hanna to finish. You know, when we think of Jananda and Philistin and very, very old Judah and Sephada, nobody can do that other than Hanna. Now, how does Hanna know this stuff? That's where the exhibit comes in. Don't you want to see the real world? It has been nothing but grief as these spoiled people in me who may have injured order didn't know what order is. Hanna was too educated for them. Hanna corrected them. And then the concept of Sharia law when she was in court with them. That Sharia law, if you're new coming in, is one of those courts that is hidden. It is like the Muslim Judeo of old times that is linked to Ottoman, and it starts in probably, it even goes all the way up to China, but really it would be Iran to North Africa. Sharia law. So these people got confused on order. So they sent all the fraudsters in and every call center's on it, but they don't know what happened at the end of it. Hanna suspects because the courts did fraud, a lot of people died. And because they are still doing fraud, the world may end as some very, very wealthy got killed, which is part of C3's history. So for those who are questioning what is order, order is very, very secure. It is people who help those who want to open up a corporate indirectly. If the corporate is like the Dragon's Den, if they think it's feasible. Because order sees corporates in every household. And back then it was 9 billion people. And the pressure combined with the devil's tongue just made it explode. And C3 will probably be worse than World War I and World War II combined. Most people don't know what C3 is. It's a cluster of 19 different wars. Hanna started with Iraq in 2003. but it was actually Africa first. They just attacked everything. They're creating a peak of an order that we don't like. So we're the resistance movement. Another interesting fact. And so Hannah's very, very simple. They bother her every day. She responds the same answer every single day because they don't seem to comprehend. It's my way or the highway. I'm a very old, old vagina that has come into this earth. It's a remnants of your past. It's my way or the highway. Because we are very powerful as women. As you lock us and abuse us. As you treat us like shit. A flower and some Victoria's Secret panties don't cut it anymore. Neither does Prada or Gucci. No woman will tolerate your shit because you're hurting my sons. Another fact. So do subscribe. By subscribing, we actually get to finish. Otherwise, we don't know what will happen.